Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Confessions of Spiffy Brumpkin. I just want to say thank you to everyone who reached out with kind words about my monologue at the Gunderson County monologue series hosted by WPPT. For what you could hear of it, I'm glad that you did. I hope that one day I am able to tell the story of the time I climbed Mount Mingus and when my father unfortunately punched that German child, but that's going to have to wait for another day. I received a very interesting email. I'm still in Gunderson County. I've been living out of Denny's station wagons, and it has been going pretty well, all things considered. But I got an email that apparently my Uncle Matthias was lured into a pool of acid. And while unfortunately for him that he's dead, apparently I was named in his will. So I'm very excited. Apparently I have to meet with the attorney here in Gunderson County. So I'm actually just walking up to the house now. I guess I'm supposed to meet him at this house. I think I have the right place. It's kind of scary looking. It's a little bit dark. It seems like maybe nobody's lived there for a long time. So, but I'm just gonna knock on the door now, and I'll just keep recording. So, for legal purposes and for you guys to hear kind of what is going on with this will. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna knock on the door now. Okay, I think there's someone in there.
Hi, you here for the will?
Yep.
Well, yeah, Sonny, don't be shy. Come on in, step in right this way. All right, in you go, and very good.
Okay. Hi.
All right, let me just close and lock the door. You never know who could be in this neighborhood at this time.
Wait, don't I know you?
Well, let me think.
Did you know you tried to sell me insurance last Halloween, didn't you?
Yep, yeah. I was in the insurance game for a while. I just got out, and now I'm moving on to the law. Now, if you step this way into the kitchen, we can get started going over this will.
Okay. Okay, this is a little bit weird, isn't it?
Nothing weird at all, old pal. Us lawmen have a long history of starting out in the insurance business, Johnny Cochran himself used to sell policies by the truckload before he got the O.J. Simpson case and put his name on the map, and that's what I'm trying to do here, you understand?
Okay. All right.
The kitchen's just right through here. We'll sit down at the table and get started.
Who are you?
Dude, you don't remember me?
Oh yeah, you're the father from last Halloween. Your son was almost eaten by an escaped panther, right?
No, man, he was not almost eaten, okay? He was I had the situation under control, okay? Fellas, enough with the pleasantries. Let's sit down and get to brass tacks.
Well, what's he doing here?
Dude, you can just address me, okay? I'm right here. I can hear what you're saying. I'm just helping out Mr. Insurance with his legal proceedings here. I'm just giving him a helping hand.
Okay, wait. Your name is Mr. Insurance?
Listen, buddy, I go by many names, but by the time we're done here, my name's gonna be Big Boola Bucks to you, mister. I plan to squeeze every drop of goo out of this corpse we can, and by goo, of course, I mean money, simoleons, greenbacks, baby.
Okay, that's pretty disrespectful. My uncle Matthias was a complicated man, but he was actually an incredibly talented butt scientist. Some of his contributions were game changing.
Dude, you are such a drag. The guy is dead, all right? We can stop pretending that he was a good guy.
Okay, that is so messed up. I mean, Mr. Insurance, can you please help me out here?
As much as I hate to say it, I agree with our friend here. I mean, he was a bad guy. Now, let's get down and see if we can get some cash.
Okay, I mean, yes, we can start going over the will, but you guys are being incredibly unprofessional right now.
I'd kill him again.
What?
Dude, what was that? That must be those goddamn buzzards that were circling earlier. Has anyone noticed that the buzzard population in this county has gotten out of control recently?
Okay, wait, let's go back. What did you just say?
I said we're gonna make more cheese than Kobe, Jack, but first thing is first, you've got to sit down because we've got one little piece of business we have to go over before we get into tonight's proceedings. Yep, have a seat right there.
Okay.
Now, Spiffy, as I'm sure you're aware if you checked your calendar this morning, today is Halloween, and you know what that means. It's a day of ghouls, it's a day of candy, it's a day of closing the insurance office early, telling your employees they can go home to be with their kids, and then exploring your own body in the darkness under the sink in the break room. But all that aside,
What?
Well, things are different now, Spiffy. I'm a lawyer, and things have completely changed. What I was saying was,
Dude, what he's saying is that you got a message from the other side, man. The other side, what are you talking about?
what I'm talking about, Spiffy, is that I wasn't given this will by a human, any mortal man or beast. No, I was given this by a specter.
Dude, do you mean like a
Yes, I do.
Gary Sinise? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. No, he means a ghost, Gabe.
Right you are, Spiffy, and listen, I can hear the skepticism in your voice, but listen here, mister. When I was an insurance man, I swore off this spiritual mumbo-jumbo, but damn it, I'm a lawyer now, tasked with protecting you mortals from ghouls, werewolves, vampires, and frivolous lawsuits.
Okay, that's not what a lawyer does, first of all. And second of all, I just think it's so disrespectful. I mean, my uncle is gone, okay?
Well, dude, my son's gone too, but you don't hear me complaining about
Oh my
it.
God! Wait, your son is. Your son is.
Yeah, man, my son is off at Halloween camp, and I really miss the little guy.
Okay, that's you have to realize what it sounds like you're
No,
saying.
dude, Steven or Stephanie or whatever his name is, dude, that little kid's like the light of my life. I would never let anything happen to him. Gentlemen, back to the topic at hand, how this will came into my possession. Wednesday of last week, I was lying in bed, naked of course, law textbook in one hand, glass of Chardonnay in the other, feet behind my head, and I heard a rumbling. The room started shaking. An odor I had never smelled filled the air. And then a ghost or something, a little ghost came out and gave me the will. But the point is, Spiffy, the ghost told me, he looked me dead in the eyes and he said that Spiffy Brumpkin has unresolved business in this world or the next. And before we read this will, we have to conduct a seance.
Dude, I got goosebumps. Okay, fine. If that's how we can just get through this will and I can just kind of be on my way, then whatever you say.
All right, Spiffy, I'm glad you're looking at it that way. My assistant here, this young father, is going to start lighting the candles, and we'll play the music, and we can just all join hands and feel the spirits coursing through us.